This is the pull and chop hand operated food processor, no electricity needed. This is the shredding unit, or the cutting unit, made of stainless steel, very sharp actually, so be careful. Here is the whisking unit for whisking eggs and dough. That is the pulling unit, which includes the elastic rope thing that does the actual turning there. You can see the leverage there. That is the main container, and this is a cover for the container. Now let's look at the pieces one by one. So like I said, this is it assembled, and if you pull it, you can see the whisk moving in there. The faster you pull it, the faster it moves. So you can vary the intensity and speed. That's totally up to you. Now you can see that there's a connector at the bottom there that makes sure that that stays stable and doesn't fall around. Now we're going to make some stew. So I'm going to do some tomatoes, some peppers, some garlic, some onions. Here's a tomato there. There's a pepper, chili, garlic, and onion. I like to do the onion first because it's the most messy. I'm gonna basically chop the onion first into 4 pieces to make it easier on the processor. So then just pop it in the main unit just like this. Here's it already chopped up. I didn't actually do it for that long because I don't like the onions to be too chopped up. So again, it's up to you how much you want it done. As you can see, it's well done, right? It's done really well. So I just pour that out of the container into a plate. You probably want to use a spoon to scoop out the rest of the debris, but there's a reason why I do the tomato last, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Next, I'm going to do the peppers, but I'm going to do the peppers, the chili, and the garlic together. So I'm going to again chop the pepper into 4 different quadrants because a pepper is quite large. I do the chili into 2 different halves, and then I just pop the garlic just the way they are. I think they're small enough to be shredded. So pop it in the container and then pull the cable. Again, like I said, the harder you pull, the faster it moves, and the more chopped the result is. The longer you do it for, the more chopped it is. As you can see, that's done pretty well again. And then finally, I am going to do the tomatoes. Like I said before, the reason why I do the tomatoes last is because the tomato is quite juicy, and because of the juicy nature of it, there's a bit of water that actually goes around and cleans the container. So it goes around and grabs all the sort of onions and chilies and stuff and makes it nice and easy to clean after the fact. Okay, so I can get the tomato. You can see that it hasn't done it that much well because I only pulled it 3 or 4 times. So I'll just put it back and cover it and do it again to make it a little bit more chopped up. As you can see there, it's getting a little bit pasty. It's very easy. Look at that, very nicely done. Okay, so in case I don't want to use it now, I can easily just cover it up with the provided cover and pop that in the fridge until I need to use it. So it also serves as a nice container to store the chopped bits away.